Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Hot Wheels video, and today we got a segment of the Boulevard series. So this is going to be numbers 26 through 30, as usual, in a 5-car set, Hot Wheels Premium Series. That is found, I believe, exclusively at Walmart, at least here in the US. I believe they are exclusive to Walmart. If they're not, you guys will correct me, but yeah. Anyway, that's where they're being found. They've been a hard set to get because they show up and then they disappear right away. It doesn't seem like they get a whole ton of them. But here it is, the Boulevard series here. Alex Laughlin. That's the correct way you pronounce that, right? So this is Speed Society Corvette Z06 drag racer. This thing is wild. Will be number 26 in the series, of course. The card art is, as usual, pretty nice. They've been doing some interesting things with Boulevard, with different little licensing and stuff like that. I think this is the only one in this segment that's got some extra licensing to the card art and stuff like that. Extra little thing to it. Here's what else we're going to see in the series. You're probably familiar with it. Probably late to the game in showing these. Well, definitely late to the game in showing these. I know Lamley's at least shown them. But just thought I would do a video on them anyway. I actually found these in store, which I don't find a lot in store these days. But we'll go ahead and open them up. And let's take a peek at this wild and crazy thing. Yeah, so it's definitely nutty looking. Do I like it? Probably not really. It's not my cup of tea. I mean, it's wild. It is absolutely wild. I'll have to check out the real car to see how they did. So this is obviously a brand new tooling from Hot Wheels. I don't know what the little spike in the front is for. And honestly, from a design cue perspective, this makes the car, to me, ugly. And again, it's my opinion, right? Oh yeah, so this thing comes apart, doesn't it? So the body comes off right here, and does the whole thing come apart? I thought it did. Am I missing something? Does that come off? No, that doesn't. I think this front does, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. They really did a good job on the artwork on the headlights, I'll tell you that. Like, it really has some depth. Like, looking at it in the camera, it almost looks like those could be lensed or inserted, but they're not. So a really good graphic design on those. Yeah, I guess it's interesting. I don't necessarily understand what the point of being able to take the body off is, but it is kind of cool. It's a unique thing for Hot Wheels. They don't normally do anything like that. The engine, can you pull the engine out? No, the engine is riveted in, from what I can tell, and the engine holds down the glass section, and then the glass section is riveted in the back, which is holding in the parachutes. Does this number come out? No, that's held in too. It's interesting, it's weird, it's different, so I guess therefore it is kind of cool. I'll just go ahead and put her back together. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of neat, right? What do you guys think about this one? This is definitely the weirdest one of the bunch here. It goes like that. There we go. So, kind of interesting. Wheelie bar in the back, of course. Kind of neat. All right, there's that. Second in this segment is the custom 67 Pontiac Firebird, and if this looks familiar to you beyond the series, yes. The debut of this 67 Firebird casting came out as a mainline in basically the exact same livery, of course with a little bit less detail, and plastic wheels and a plastic base. I really like this casting. I believe this is a model of the one-to-one model of Brendan Vituski's car, who is a Hot Wheels designer, right? It's his, right? Pretty sure it is. Anyway, super cool dude. You can see him getting interviewed on Lamley. I think he's done a couple of live interviews with him, and he just seems like a really, really fun guy. So, and definitely really cool. So this is a model of his one-to-one car. You know, Hot Wheels designers have been known to do that from time to time. Junimai, you know, all sorts of people. I think Ryu Sada did one of his S2000, all that stuff. So anyway, really, really neat to see this make it to premium. So you get some added detail. You get the engine detail in there. Of course, you get the rubber tires and stuff like that. The only maybe disappointment with it is the thinness of the back tires as compared to how these tires sit up front. As you can see, the front tires stick out a little bit and these sink in a little bit. I think that's just a limitation of the tooling of what they have for the wheels available. That does give it slightly a weird look. So I kind of wish they would have tooled either fatter rims for here or skinnier ones for there, and it would have looked, I think, a bit better, in my opinion. And this also has detail up front I don't think was present on the original release of it, or the detail on the back. I think the only thing it really had on the original was just the roundel on the side. So pretty neat, pretty cool. All right, this thing looks pretty awesome. This is a Porsche 964, and she's good in this color. Again, you get kind of basic deal. You got kind of a theme going on here. Blank roundel on the side, and a card art if you want to see that. Check that out quick. If you want to see it at a weird angle, I'll show it to you at a weird angle. Oh, here we go. And this one looks okay. Let's go ahead and get it out of the package. I love my Porsche diecast. I would say, honestly, if there's one car make that I have the most of in my collection, Porsche would definitely be up there. My only maybe gripe with this one might be the wheel size looks a little weird and creates kind of a gap up here, the way this thing sits. If this was dropped a little bit lower, it would look super awesome. But I don't know. It depends on what angle you're looking at. Like right here, it looks really good. From the side, I guess it looks good. I don't know. I'm digging it. I like the color. The color is amazing. This like minty green kind of theme going on with it. You know, minimal details. You got the headlights. The graphics look good there. Little tiny Porsche logo. And then you've got the light in the back. Is that is a separate piece, right? It's tampoed, but I think it's a piece of the interior. Anyway, pretty cool. I like this one. This one was a highlight of the set for me. But really, this one is the one I was most excited about. The Lancia Stratos Group 5 race car. This is fantastic. Now, I was really happy to see this one. I don't know why they debuted this in a Boulevard series. It'd be cool if they did another, I don't know, almost like another Silhouette series or something like that, or another like rally series, or I don't know, something, some sort of racing series, and thrown this in a car culture. Is where I thought I would, you would see something like this pop up to begin with, not the Boulevard series, but it's cool. Really cool. I think I got a old Tomica pocket car, actually coming to me eventually here from a Facebook seller of this Lancia Stratos, and we kind of need to do a comparison once it does come. I know it's going to be quite a bit smaller, but this thing is wild. It's really cool. I'm actually really happy to get this in person and finally see it out of the package. I think they did a really good job with it, to be honest. I think it's really neat. The color scheme's great. Got an Italian flag thing going on, and appropriately. And it just looks pretty awesome. Some engine detail in the back there. Lancia. Oh yeah, didn't this thing have was this? No, this wasn't the one with the spelling error, was it? There was a Lancia that had a spelling error, wasn't it? And it wasn't this one. What am I thinking of? You guys will remind me. Alright, anyway, it's cool. I like this. This is like the highlight of the series for me. I love, just really adore, actually, older racing cars. The design, the style of the graphics on them, just the retro look of them, just really I don't know, ticks boxes for me. That's why I'm just a big fan of this stuff. And if you try to get like stuff like this in Kyosho and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure they made this car, they might have. Anything like that typically goes for a premium price because a lot of collectors really enjoy it. So there's that. And then lastly, and by the way, I mean, good wheel choice on this one. The wheels are great. Everything was good. I'm a fan of it. I can't really complain about it at all for a premium Hot Wheels design and stuff like that. It's quite good. All right. Next is the 87 Buick Regal Grand National. Well, this thing's just awesome. I mean, who doesn't like a Grand National? They're sweet. This thing is pretty awesome. So this originally debuted, I believe, in a Fast and the Furious series, this casting, and it was all black. If I'm recalling correctly, I think this is only the second release of it. And yeah, this one's cool. So, kind of a metal flake, charcoal kind of gray thing on another layer of gray. It's got 2 of the 50 shades. And, man, the graphics on the taillights look excellent. The graphics on the front look pretty darn good, too. Okay, yeah, this set's a winner for me. I like it, actually, and the only one, honestly, the one I like the least is this guy. See, it just doesn't really do it for me. It looks like a fantasy casting, and I know it's not, like it's made after a car that actually exists. It just doesn't do it for me. The rest of these, though, all would qualify as winners in my book, so definitely worth picking up the set. So far, I think I'm current on Boulevard. I've got everything that's come out so far. Which is good because it's a fun series to collect. It's kind of all over the place, and that makes it interesting and fun. It's not just like, if you don't like a category of cars for car culture, you may skip an entire set just because you don't like it. I know most of you are probably completionists with car culture. I think most people are that collect Hot Wheels are probably completionists with car culture. But yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. How easy are these to find in your stores? That's one question I have for you. Has it been easy? For you guys that are overseas and stuff like that, are you able to get these at all? And if you are getting, like, how are you getting them? Are they showing up at, like, stores or, like, what's going on with that? Let me know. I'm just curious. I don't know. Because if you're not, I mean, that kind of stinks, right? You can't get them. You have to pay, crazy shipping prices and stuff like that to get them. It's kind of not good, right? But I don't know if these are supposed to be exclusive to Walmart or whatever. All right, so you guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you guys very much for watching another episode. Check out the playlists, comment, like, subscribe, all that YouTube fun stuff. And we'll see you in the next one.